And this is part 2. So why can't you be by yourself? And I believe I left off talking about the friendship. Let the person you're dating and you get in a relationship with, let them be your friend. Once you have a friendship with a person and there's a bond, there's a certain level of respect you have for your friends. That same friendship should carry on into the dating part. And the dating part should carry on to the relationship. But it seems like once females get in a relationship, they feel like the dynamics change. And the dynamics should never change. The dynamics should never change. Only thing should change about that switch from being friends to being lovers to being in a committed relationship is the title. The title should just change. That's it. The same respect you carry in the beginning, it should still be there. But a lot of females don't understand how to carry that out. And it's kind of strange because in the lesbian world, it's like, man, 2 seconds is like 2 minutes. 2 minutes is like 2 hours. 2 hours is like 2 days. 2 days is like 2 weeks. 2 weeks is like 2 months. 2 months is like, I'm not even going to say it 2 years, but 2 months is like 6 months. It like doubles. 6 months is like a year. So it's like the time frame that it takes for you to be friends with a person, get to know them. Like, you chilling with a person 2-3 months into it, you want her to be your girlfriend. Like, what happened to the dating part? What happened to getting to know this person? In 2-3 months, this person does not even know enough about you to say, or they should know enough about you to say they want to be your girl. I can see if it goes from 2 to 3 months. Okay, I think we should date exclusively. Dating exclusively just pretty much says you're the only one I'm dating, and I'm dating you in the hopes of seeing if this is a person I want to put my time into and invest into being in a relationship with. But if you're dating this one and this one and this one and this one, you're giving pieces of yourself out to several different people. And it's hard to take some one person serious. So it's like the time portion of it is you spend time with this person, you've been together, y'all inseparable for the first 2-3 weeks, first month or two. Give it some time. Like, you spend so much time with a person, by the time there has to be something that makes y'all spend time apart, you having separation issues and acting like you can't cope because this person is not around. Like, what did you have in your life prior to this person? Like, you have to keep your middle. Being in a relationship, if you get in a relationship with somebody who makes you forget about everything you used to do or everything that brought you joy prior to them, you're going to lose yourself in that relationship. I'm willing to bet you money. You're going to lose yourself in a relationship, and it's not going to be a pretty sight because you're going to start to resent the person that you're dating. If you're in a relationship with somebody and you're used to talking to them every day, all day on the phone, what happens when you can't talk to them every day, all day on the phone? First thing most ladies think, oh, it's another bitch. Who you on the phone with? Oh, you talking to that bro? Oh, you talking to your ex? You talking to this one? That brings in the insecurity right there. The insecurity. Every female wants to be made secure. But there's another thing when you want to be made secure and you want to attention seek as well. There is a big difference. Making a female secure is letting her know You're the only one I'm seeing. You're the only one that has my interest. But I do have other interests. Not other female interests, but I have other interests. Whether it's writing, drawing, making music, anything. Keep something for yourself. The person that you're dating or you're looking into dating or being in a relationship with, they should know that there's something else that occupies your time. And if she's a decent woman and she really care about you like she says she is or does, she's going to like that about you. She's going to nourish, she's going to cater to that because she wants you to have something that's for you to make you happy. That's the one thing that made you happy before she came along. So ladies, don't get caught up in a relationship so fast that you lose yourself, because you'll start living with regret. That's why a lot of females break up and they see somebody they used to date and they can't even be friends with them. It's a bitter breakup. You're bitter. A bitter woman is usually a miserable woman. And a miserable woman is a bored woman. And if you show me a bored woman, I bet you she can create drama. I bet you she can create drama. So it's like, have people in your circle that's willing to nourish what you like. What you like. The timeline for dating, nobody can tell you how soon you want to be in a relationship with somebody. But at least date this person. I need to know, dating you 2-3 months and getting in a relationship with you, I don't know enough about you to say you're somebody I want to put 100% into. And that's not a bad thing to say. Ladies, it's okay to be picky. And sometimes you got to be picky. Because if you're not picky, you'll accept anything. Just to say you got a girl. I mean, when has it ever been cool to be like, oh yeah, this is my girl. And then you run into somebody you know, and they be like, oh man, that broad is a roller. She's this. She's that, man. She's anything. She ain't got no brakes. She go. It's not a good look. It's okay to date, ladies. And then for the ladies that's so intent on trying to sell somebody about they're a good woman. I'm a good woman. I know I'm a damn good woman. If you're a damn good woman, you don't have to convince anybody of that. You don't have to keep saying that. That should not be the motto. Every time I see you, I don't want to hear that out your mouth. I'm a damn good woman. I do this and I do that. And half the time the women that are like quoting that, you're not the woman you think you are. Because if you were the woman you thought you was, you would have them lined up at your front door. It's just as simple as that. If you got to keep saying it, you trying to convince, you trying to convince yourself first. Be able to give as much as you're willing to expect from a person that you dating. If you can't do that, back to relationship 101. You gonna be in these run-on relationships. Oh, I used to deal with Shelly. I used to deal with Tamika. I used to deal with Monica. I used to deal with Devin. I used to deal with Sabrina. I used to deal with Shantae. I used to deal with... That list gonna get real long. Real long. I'm gonna share this, and hopefully this helps somebody. I was talking to an older dom. She's about her mid-50s, and she told me that back in the day, a lot of lesbians, they wouldn't claim women until they put them through a series of tests. A series of tests, just to see if this female was somebody that they really wanted to be with. And half the time, maybe 1, 2, 3 tests in, the women just felt like, oh, this is just too much. I'm gone. So she came across a young lady that she liked a lot. But she was scared to do the test with the lady because her thing is, what if she don't pass the test? I'm going to be disappointed because this somebody I had my eye on for a minute and I really want to be with her. So she kept dating her. She put her through a couple tests. Every time she passed the test, she said she got anxious. She wanted to hurry up and lock her down, wife her. But she knew she couldn't do that because what happens is she went ahead and wifed her too fast and she failed all the rest of the tests. But she wouldn't find out until after she had already made this lady her woman. So she told me that maybe almost a year into them dating, the lady asked her, either you want to be with me or maybe I should just go be by myself because I can't keep waiting to be with the person that I really want to be with and you're not trying to make a commitment to her. To the lady. Long story short, she ended up making this lady her girl just simply because she saw that this person was loyal enough to her that she felt like, look, she didn't say you need to make me your lady or I'm gone. I'm gonna go find me another chick. It was either you're gonna be with me or I'm gonna go be by myself. This point I took from this. You can't be with somebody, invest so much into them, and then the moment y'all don't work, y'all go y'all separate ways, you back in bed or you back in the arms of somebody new like that. If that's the case and you're easy to turn on and off like that, like a light switch, it shows just how much you really dug that person. And that's what's missing from a lot of these relationships. Loyalty. Being by yourself, ladies, is not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. And if you don't have a group of friends, you don't have homies to go out with, go out by yourself. Go out and do things by yourself. Go out and experience life by yourself. Because there's no guarantee you're going to meet somebody that you want to be in a relationship with. That is worth your while. Worth your while. Do you know what your worth is? You know what your worth is? You wouldn't go in the store and give somebody $20 for something that costs 99 cents and just let them give you $6 back. Don't sound right, right? So you should be just as picky. You should be just as picky with your heart, with your feelings, with your emotional state. I can't tell you, how many friends and how many times I've had people just not really even look forward to dating anymore. You know what I mean? Just don't even want to date no man. I'm gonna be by myself. I'm just going to date. I'm just going to see this one and get my thing off when I need to. But everybody wants to be with somebody, and that's cool. But just take your time with it. Take your time with it. Everybody's not meant to be in an overnight relationship. And those who are getting in one overnight, it ends overnight. Then you find yourself starting over again. So I said all that to say, why can't you be by yourself? Why can't you be by yourself? You can be by yourself. The question is, you probably just don't want to. So this has been the Kid Big Roe, man. I hope you take something from this. Peace.